All right, here we go. Day 2. We got Ubisoft that is up right now. So we only have a couple minutes before the press conference starts, but I just wanted to mention about some cool things that we might see that I'm looking forward to seeing. There's new Watch Dogs that will be coming out that they're going to announce, which is Legion, which was rumored to be a post-Brexit control any NPC. That seems really interesting. There's a potential Assassin's Creed that won't be out this year. They did say they're going to take a break, but it possibly will be out next year. And so they will potentially show that off. And it is rumored to be in the Viking era, which would be really interesting. There's some games that we know are going to be there for sure, like Breakpoint, which is the Ghost Recon, kind of the sequel to Wildlands, but not like a true sequel. It's just another version of that game. Is there a possibility that there's going to be another collaboration between Nintendo and Ubisoft where they made Rabbids a couple years ago? Could they pull another Rabbids out of the hat? I think there's just a lot of options available to them, and I think that's really good for Ubisoft. I think Ubisoft is probably the best position of the best conference so far this year. And so far out of all the conferences, no one really has shown gameplay, like real gameplay and live gameplay, live of it. And I think Ubisoft has the best advantage to do that because they have so many types of games. I'm already going to tell you now, I'm excited to see what they do for Just Dance because I don't play the game very often, if not at all. I just play casually occasionally, but I'm excited because it just is so exciting, and it's always the first thing they get out of the way, and they always do something funky every single year. So I'm excited to see what it is. But the press conference is starting, so let's just get right into it. Which I expect a Just Dance right away at the beginning, like every year. Okay, they look like they got a mini orchestra. Symphony. Oh, I was wrong. They are starting with Assassin's Creed. I don't know what this means, though. Assassin's Creed Symphony? Is it just music from the Assassin's Creed franchise? Or is this the next game? No, it must be a interactive song type thing. Yeah, because these are all visuals from the past games. That's the first Assassin's Creed. God, I remember playing that. That's so long ago. I think that one's number 2. Or is that Brotherhood? I think that's Brotherhood, actually. It's 2 or Brotherhood that one's from. I get doing the orchestra. I do, and I don't mean to ruin the moment right now, but it's just, we had Sony do a orchestra before. Nintendo done one, and Assassin's Creed isn't coming out this year, so why put such an emphasis right now in the beginning on Assassin's Creed when you have so many games in production that you could highlight right now? Why is this important? So hopefully they answer this question by the end of this, but at the moment it's not really as effective as I would like to think it would be. If this was a big Assassin's Creed year, this would be great for it. This would be great for next year or last year, but I don't know about this. I'm skeptic right now. Musical tour. Is this just an on tour thing? Yeah, I'm a little confused on why is this important? She looked right in the camera. She did the one thing you're not supposed to do. You don't stare into the camera. And she did it right away. She did a quick glance. Oh man, that's hilarious. It's like, way to go, lady. You just ruined it. I'm just kidding. No, she didn't. I'm trying to think, is it 20 years of Assassin's Creed? Maybe there's an anniversary. Maybe that's what I'm missing. They've shown all these games and I'm like, man, Assassin's Creed's been here for quite some time, and I remember playing the first game when I was in high school, so that could be 10 years of Assassin's Creed? Not 20. 20 is too long. No, this game hasn't been out. Series hasn't been out for 20. Probably 10. Maybe more. I don't know. I mean, it was a good performance. Why does it matter? Oh, worldwide tour. That's why. See? If only they did that on an Assassin's Creed game year, that would have been like even more special. But makes sense. Now they're going on tour.
What you just saw was only a glimpse of the Assassin's Creed Symphony Tour starting on June 29th. Imagine an 80-piece live orchestra and choir playing the iconic themes from Assassin's Creed while you relive some of the most memorable moments from over a decade of Assassin's Creed.
Over 10 years.
In an immersive experience. Check out acsymphony.com to learn more.
I mean,
would I go?
Music,
no.
Great performances,
to be honest, the music is not that
shows
to the point where it's
are gonna be
beyond
free.
memorable.
Of course, there's one show that we all came here to see, the Ubisoft E3 Conference, and it's just about to start here from the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles.
Wait, you lied? Thought it starts at 3.
What that feels like, can I please hear the balcony people make some noise?
I guess it doesn't start at 3 o'clock. It must start at 3:10? Okay. You lied to me.
Now, if you please, I'd like to do the same for the people sitting on the ground floor. Well, the excitement is here, folks. We hope you're feeling the same way there. From everyone at Ubisoft all around the world, please enjoy the show.
All right, what do they got for us? Let's see. They also had a roller derby game that I was interested in to see. So the conference started at 3:08. Note to self. They don't start the conference at right on time. It's always going to be 8 minutes after. Oh, here's
Greatest city in the world.
Watch Dogs.
Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. Government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I have no eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Ooh, we get gameplay. Let's see how it goes.
Heightened security measures are in effect throughout London city limits.
Bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
You're clear. Sod off.
Right, easy. I'm complying.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
Oh, so you read their stats and what they're good at, and that's when you can choose if you should control them or not. Posting from social media. No, that person's not going to be any good in that aspect.
It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here.
Me? I ain't done nothing.
Come on, you shifty prick. Hurry up.
Well now.
Oh, see,
Jimmy
drone
Shaw,
damage.
no formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Whoa.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked.
Not like the drone can totally catch that he put his mask on and then the helmet. That's a little too obvious.
Best not to escalate if you don't.
Whoa.
Oh, just ignore
You're just
me.
going right to shooting it. Or you can surrender? I wonder what happens if you surrender. Whoa, did he just cloak himself? What in the world is this game?
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit.
Whoa. That's intense.
What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
I like the robot. I like the... It's kind of like a Jarvis.
Fuck! We lost Ian. He's gone.
Oh. Oh, you really can play any NPC.
Lovely evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're all bloody machines.
Get used to it. In the long march of progress, everything dies eventually.
Wow.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now, there's my Helen. Speaking of death, you'll never guess what just happened to Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little
You take
respect.
control of an old lady. That's nice.
Working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising. What do we know about him?
Albion scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now?
But this case should be handled by the Met.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling.
What the heck? What? This is so interesting.
Go. They'll be on to me.
She kicks him. Oh my god. We're just trying to go over the... The bars. Oh my god, I would totally be the old lady and control her the entire time.
Let's get someone over there, Badger.
Oh my god. Her trying to do parkour. Oh, that was great.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables, some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown. I have an idea.
Is she gonna control the drone and ride in on a box?
Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's all we need to get this shit back into fucking swings. And be careful.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Oh, I didn't see her put her mask on. At least she was less obvious about it.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I could have used 10 more minutes.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you gonna get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Oh, that's cool. Really cool moves. Oh, headshot. Yeah, and then she'll shoot him in the leg. See.
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ. Someone beat these dead sick pricks.
Whoa. I'm not sure about that aiming icon. It's a little strange. It's a little jarring initially.
Does the rolling help?
Oh, self-driving cars. I see that. That works. Whoa. Did she just like amplify his earpiece or something? That would hurt. And that's how you get a recruit.
Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think. And that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Graphically, the game doesn't look that great, but I think
What happened to that bloke?
because of the fact that you're controlling multiple people, and that's a bigger focus on, like, that has to take more primary focus hardware-wise, that I can forgive the visuals not being as amazing.
Fuck it.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay.
Wonder how many total
where do I go to meet
operatives
the rest
are
of the crew?
available.
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
At first, I wasn't sure about this concept when it first rumored and then got confirmed that this is the type of game they're going for, but after seeing this, I absolutely like it. I like it a lot. I think it's an interesting concept, and I think it's... I'm interested in trying it. I've played 0 Watch Dogs. Like, I've been never interested in any of the Watch Dog games. But this one's got me interested.
Thank you. Thank you. Guess I'm going to make you all wait so long. I should really knock it out of the park, huh? I'm Clint Hawking. I'm the creative director of Watch Dogs Legion. And for the past few years, the team and I have had the privilege to work on a game and an innovation that we are very proud of. Watch Dogs Legion is set in London, one of the greatest cities in the world, and it's had a massive influence on all of our culture for centuries. Today, with Brexit, London's at a turning point. It's hard to predict what the future holds for London, for the UK, or for the world. But history has proven time and again that where London goes, all of us go together. In our near future, London is facing her downfall. The UK has become a surveillance state, and freedom has been replaced with fear. Armed drones patrol the streets, deportation squads rip people from their homes, and Granddad is using crypto to buy a new kidney on the black market. But Londoners never surrender. Their resilience and determination is an inspiration to us all, and they are the heroes of our game. All of them. In Watch Dogs Legion, your mission is to build a popular resistance to fight back against the emergence of an authoritarian regime. This means you don't just play as one hero, but many. And in Watch Dogs Legion, you can recruit and play as anyone.
I didn't hear what he said. I have no idea what the guy said.
In our game, every Londoner is fully simulated with a persistent life and relationships, and anyone from the entire population can be recruited into your team. Find them, profile them, hack into their lives, play their origin mission, and win them over to your cause. The heroes you recruit are all unique characters with different backstories and personalities, fully voiced and animated, and they are the stars of your
I'm recruiting a giant squad of old people. That is how I'm going to win this game.
You're playing a former MI5 action hero, a 70-year-old granny you saw feeding pigeons in the park, or anyone in between.
That's my entire squad.
Whoever you want to be, Watch Dogs Legion lets you be that. You want to make a team of classic British spies? No problem. You want to be a crew of street-savvy kids from the council block? Do it. You want to go hipster, body mod, Afro-punk, gangsta? Awesome.
See?
The women of Bletchley
Old people. I'm going to be all old people. All old people. That's the way to do this game.
Play as anyone is the innovation that transforms a story about freeing London and the world from the grip of tyranny into a game about the heroes that live in each of us.
I like that concept though. It's a cool concept, and the way they're driving it narratively seems really interesting.
So on behalf of the Watch Dogs Legion's team here and around the world, I hope to see you on the booth. Thank you for your time, and welcome to the Resistance.
No release date? Or are they going to show a real trailer? Okay. I was going to say, it's rumored it's coming this year, so we need a release date for this thing.
Had a good run there for a while. Now it's all riots, bombings, and people thrown in cages like animals. Oh, and who could forget the killer robots everywhere? So yeah, that's all gone a bit shit. It's It's up to us to take our city back. Thing is, we can't do it alone. We need to recruit a resistance.
I wonder if there's a trophy to recruit every single person possible. That'd be really interesting.
Open your eyes and take a look around. Look here. Look at him. No, not him. Him. Former MI5.
Duty never ends.
He can get anywhere and erase anyone. See her?
Let's kick those bastards out of London.
She got kicked out of Oxbridge Robotics School for teaching him to reproduce. And that fella over there? Proper bellend.
Come on, come at me.
He'll crack your skull just for looking at him funny.
This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not old, she's experienced. Like I said, you can recruit anyone, and I mean bloody anyone. Him, her, everyone is a secret weapon. Find them, recruit them, build the resistance. Let's unfuck this world.
I do like that mouse with the cigar type style. 2020. Oh, I thought this was going to be a fall game. Wow. That's coming real close to Cyberpunk, where they're not exactly the same, but they are similar. They have some similarities in their content. I wonder how well they'll do. What the heck is this?
Hello, my name is Rob McElhenney, and for the past 14 years,
McElhenney?
I've been making a television show called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's an interesting last name. I've heard of Always Sunny, but I've never seen
I
it.
am here today because I love games, and I wanted to express that love in the only way that I know how, save for playing them, and that is to make a TV show about them. More importantly, the people who create those games and the people who play them. So last year, I called the funniest people that I knew, Charlie Day, Megan Gans, and David Hornsby, all executive producers on Sunny, and we started talking. We realized very early on that if we were going to do this, we wanted to do it right and to be as authentic as possible, because, as you all know, nobody smells bullshit like this particular community.
It's very true.
So we did the right thing. We partnered with Ubisoft, and away we went. It has been an incredible experience working with one of the biggest and best game developers in the world to inspire us, because our show takes place in the fictional studio that created the biggest MMORPG in the world, Mythic Quest. And we meet them on the cusp of releasing their biggest expansion yet, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. The show follows the team of devs as they navigate the challenges of running their game while dealing with the difficulties of modern office life. These people are truly stuck together, yet they grind it out day after day for the love of the game. And at the head of that team is my character, creative director, Ian Grimm.
Oh my god. That beard.
Like most creative directors, he's gifted, driven, and tirelessly dedicated to his game. And like most of the creative directors that I've met, he has an ego the size of a city bus. I'm going to get my ass kicked backstage because there's a lot of creative directors here. Joking aside, it is clear that most creative directors and the thousands of people who work on these games put everything that they can into them. They recognize that they have a tremendous opportunity and responsibility, that they must do everything in their power to ensure that the games are nothing short of the best that they can make, because that is what the community, you, deserve. I promise you that in making this show, we took the same approach. So without further ado, Here is a brief look into our upcoming TV series for Apple TV Plus, Mythic Quest.
Apple TV. I don't have it, so I can't watch it. But it sounds cool.
What is Mythic Quest? Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted, MQ was hailed as a masterpiece. Now played in 20 different countries on 6 continents, it's the biggest massive multiplayer role-playing game of all time. And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar, and yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
Still going.
Oh my god. This is insane.
I think it's brilliant.
Interesting. I like it so far. Too bad I can't watch it. Yeah, I can't watch it. It's not going to convince me to get Apple TV. That's basically where I'm at in my brain in regards to this Mythic Quest TV show.
Hey there, my name is Parker
Rainbow
and
Six.
Taro Mackay, esports caster for Rainbow Six Siege. There are so many exciting things to come in Year 4. In-game events, map reworks, playlist
Yeah, Rainbow
updates,
Six
a
has been
roster
getting a
of
lot of
52
great
unique
support,
operators,
and
of course,
it's been one of those
thriving
games that
esports scene.
got a
Starting
second
tomorrow,
chance
you'll
and
be able
has
to
been
enjoy our
rocking it since
13th
its second
season,
chance.
Operation Phantom Sight. This major content update brings 2 new operators to Team Rainbow, Nook and Warden. After this show, be sure to stick around for an intense celebrity match starring T-Pain, Lil Yachty, and some of your favorite Twitch streamers for the Twitch Rivals Celebrity Show Match. But right now, here's a glimpse of the new season in action. Thank you, everyone, and have a great E3.
Is that a flamethrower? Oh, I thought it was James Bond for a second. I was like, oh, that's a great expansion. Had James Bond in the mix. No, Secret Service. Close enough. Well, it starts tomorrow. Okay.
Come on, come on. Oh, no! No! Again?
That's what you get when you take on
That's
the
basically
ball
was
hole,
like Super
Master.
Smash Bros.
These things are whack.
1v1 me, bro. For real.
Yeah. I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah, I choose me. Yeah, woohoo! Brawl Jabraic.
Oh, my burrito. Whoa, it's those guys from the game.
What time is it?
Adventure time! Love that bacon hammer.
All I do is win. Got him!
Go for it, PB.
Uh-huh, Princess Bubblegum gonna show you up. Homies help homies.
This place has everything. Ha! Did somebody order a combo?
Yeah! Woo! Mathematical! 25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25.5 million.
Oh, snap! Look out!
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Brawlhalla? Brawlhalla?
No, man! Brawlhalla!
Oh. Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla.
This game is...
Indifferent. Doesn't change anything with me. Oh, I think this was Watch Dogs. Not Watch Dogs, I'm sorry. Ghost Recon.
The only test of a man's worth is battle. When those rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn if you're hungry enough to take that victory. We're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood. But then there is what the world needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind, remember this. You are the few with the courage to make history. You have the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger that makes you wolves.
So it's like one faction called the Wolves. Hopefully, they just need to explain this game a little bit more so I get what's going on. Oh, there's a dog on stage.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me.
Wait, is that the actor?
It's a real honor to be here with
I'm
you
used
guys
to not.
today. Thank you.
I'm used to him having a bald head.
Right on. This
Yeah,
is awesome.
it is him.
This has been really great and exciting, and I'm really honored to be here. I'm enormously proud to be part of the development of this game. It was a pleasure to work with the Ubisoft team. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong, tough men over the years. I've played a deputy fighting zombies, special forces soldier who lost everything. And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility and his own moral code. He knows how things should be run. He loves his brothers, his fellow soldiers, but he is willing to do whatever it takes to complete his mission and take control of Aroa. There is no briefing, there's no backup. You will not face a group of bad guys or a criminal organization. You will face an entire army. My army, the Wolves. We've got the numbers, we've got the organization, and remember, we trained alongside you. The weaponry of a fully operational special ops detachment. Trust me, there's an unparalleled arsenal of high-tech weapons in Aroa. So if you think you have what it takes, strap on your boots, and you get ready to take on the Wolves, and take on me. See you in Aroa, we'll be waiting.
Are perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds. They have an army, but we fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged. We are ghosts. And ghosts never die.
Okay, I was like, if that's everything, that's not enough. So hopefully they're going to show more.
Hi, everyone. Being a community developer on Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint has been an incredible journey for me so far. When we first announced the game, you were very excited. And after discussions with members of our community, I today announce that with our post-launch plan, we will be bringing back our AI teammates for our solo players. With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage with you. So I'm pleased to announce a brand new community program that will allow you to express and share your passion. Welcome to Ghost Recon Delta Company. From cosplay to streaming, fan art to forum discussions. However you show your love for Ghost Recon, there is something for you in our 5 different detachments, with lots of content to support you, as well as direct discussions with our studio. So head over to our Ghost Recon Breakpoint website to find out more, and hear from you soon, Delta Ghosts. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Laura. Hello, everyone.
Who are you?
The Ghost Recon team has always taken great
Oh,
pride
thank you.
from your passion for our games. And that passion is what pushes us to deliver the best Spec Ops experience out there. Behind enemy lines, you will be fighting the most dangerous enemies the Ghosts have ever faced, constantly testing your survival skills. Yes, We can't wait to welcome you in Ghost Recon Breakpoint on October 4th.
It's October 4th.
1 month
That's not
before
bad.
that, our beta will be live on September 5th.
That was kind of an underwhelming announcement of the
You
date.
can register on our website right now for a chance to participate. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be live for years to come. We've got your back.
This is so strange. Just the way they're talking about all this and the way they revealed the game, the trailers, and
Inspired by our
This is-
community.
what is going on? It's just the strangest way to announce all this stuff. And it's just a weird
Like this
order. I don't know, maybe it was just the guy with his communication barrier because some of these developers are from Europe and so their English is not their primary language. It just was really awkward with his reveal of date. What was with the eyes? What is going on? I'm so confused.
Will you survive your breakpoint?
What?
All right. See you all out there.
What?
Have a good one.
If please tell me in the comments if I'm going crazy, but this was just the weirdest talk about for Breakpoint. I'm just so lost and confused. I can't believe they didn't show anything of Breakpoint to understand what in the world is going on. Like, yeah, I kind of know what the story is, but my hype for that just went way down. Way down. Oh, a mobile game, okay. Rainbow Six.
His best offense is his defense. Nomad, covert special ops team leader, a ghost on the battlefield.
Oh, a mixture of different the different Ghost Recon characters.
Highly skilled defending operator, lightly armed.
I mean, not Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy characters.
Sam
Yep.
Fisher, elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack. When chaos strikes, rally the specialists. Lead the elite squad. Pre-register now.
Not into mobile games, so that's just not for me. Just Dance.
Years. 10 years.
Of dancing.
That's a lot of dancing. We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. It's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them! The players!
Are these the
We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations. We danced, and they set world records. Do you remember Carrie? Yep. Of course we do, because we were with her.
Yeah, these are the characters that dance with you on the screen.
And I know we're gonna have much more of these moments because dance is a force. It's transcendent. It unites and it shows us who we are. That's why Just Dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there and get ready for what's next.
Oh, of course. Because that's totally the moves you do in Just Dance. Oh, there's the panda. He was my favorite last year. He has an interesting costume design for this year. The bandana on the knee. That's got to be hard to bend your knee there. Okay, I'm digging this beat. I don't even know what the song is. Oh, the panda's on the back of one of the guys. Oh man. All platforms, including Stadia. Stadia, somehow you're going to be able to do Just Dance on Stadia. Don't know how that's going to work, but whatever. They'll make it work. Ooh, For Honor. That's right. They keep pushing more game events for Honor.
There's an old tale about this village. A samurai came to deliver justice. But darkness clouded her mind. She slaughtered every living soul. And became the spirit of death.
I like the artwork
later,
of her.
We hunted the samurai in the village. We didn't believe the old tale. Not until a horror came. Spirits hungered for our souls. Sakura is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom us all.
June 27th? Yeah, 27th. You kind of have these intros that are interesting for each of the games, but some of them are really obvious what they are, but some of them I'm like, I have no idea what intro this is for. Like this one, I have no idea what this one is. Whoa. What game is this?
found him. Take him. I'll cover you.
He's going into stasis.
Contact. Head to the extraction
Oh, is this Dying Light 2? No. Quarantine. Whoa. 3-player tag co-op. Early 2020. Okay. That captured my attention quite a bit. And so was the girl with the pink hair.
Hi, I'm Bio Jade, and I'm the lead game designer on the next Rainbow Six game. It's called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. I'm part of a new team in Ubisoft Montreal that set out on an exciting new mission. Create a radically redesigned co-op experience built on the foundations of one of the best shooters of this generation. What Siege is to the PvP shooter genre, we will be to PvE co-op.
I like that. And they have a good track record. Like I said, they rejuvenated Rainbow Six Siege. So that sounds interesting.
Holding you and your operators on the razor's edge. It pulls you together.
I hope they show
as a
gameplay.
squad, facing off against an unknown and devastating parasite. You will risk everything every time you step into quarantine. Stay tuned and start prepping for your next deployment. I can't wait to show you more, and have a great E3.
Oh man, come on guys. This game's out in early 2020. You can't show us anything? Like, so underwhelming. What is with this year's E3 of like not showing people stuff? I just don't get it.
I'm playing video games!
We will stand united. We will stand united. What's up, Utah family? What's up? Yeah. All right. Woo. As creative director at Red Storm Entertainment, there's no greater reward for me or the team than to see our game come to life and to see our players, our star players, taking tremendous pride in being a part of the Division. Yeah. Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to play the Division 2 yet, we would be thrilled.
Sorry
to
for
have you
blowing into the
join
microphone. I'm
our
just
very passionate community,
underwhelmed. Like,
because
what is going
I'm
on?
Happy to announce that this week only, between June 13th and June 16th, the Division 2 will be absolutely
Free to play.
100% free for everyone to play.
Thought so. If Bethesda's gonna do it with Fallout, why doesn't Division do it? So
The first of our major content updates for our year one journey. A journey beyond Washington, D.C. to save not just a city, but an entire nation. All right. Thank you. Episode 1.
That's barely
coming in
anything.
July, right around the corner. We deliver to you new main missions and a brand new game experience. So for the first time, we're taking the fight outside the city, and you'll venture deep into the woodlands to spearhead an attack on a presidential compound as you seek to bring a traitor to justice. The National Zoo is the setting of our next mission.
Wait, is his
where
shirt
you
skull
and your
made out of
team will hunt
kittens?
down the surviving
Kitty cats?
outcast leader. And this brings us to our final edition of episode 1.
Sorry.
A place
I'm
called
more interested in
Kenley
his
College.
shirt than I am at this
It's
game
home
right
to
now.
An entirely new gameplay experience. One that will take exploration, investigation, and logic to uncover the fate of a military convoy gone dark. Now, episode 2, coming this fall, we will bring to you the Pentagon. Once an impenetrable fortress, it has fallen to the Black Tusks, and its secrets are about to be thrown out into the open. You must do everything it takes to secure what lies behind the walls of this last castle. But this won't be the greatest danger you face in episode 2. I'm very excited to tell you that our second raid will be coming this fall, bringing back intense 8-player action. Yeah! Watching you tackle the first raid was awesome, and we cannot wait to see what world records you break this time around. Now, this brings us to our third and final episode of Year 1. What if rebirth was not about bringing the world as we know it back to life, but the opposite? One man holds that power, and humanity itself is at stake. Agents, it's time to engage in a manhunt.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy. Let me try with pleasure.
We had the training. We fought to protect the weak. But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
Oh, so they're back in New York?
Holy shit, what about that? Man. Woo.
It's a way to bring back together the two games,
Okay.
basically.
One last thing. As you might know,
It is made out of
we have
cats.
been working on a movie. It will be directed by David Leitch, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, today, I'm proud to announce that we will be making the Division movie with Netflix. More to come on that
Interesting.
in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of Jessica Chastain, but I do like Jake Gyllenhaal a lot, so we'll have to see if that movie turns out any good. Oh, this is the UB streaming, not streaming, UB service that they're going to talk about.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Panagrossi. I'm Vice President of Platform and Product Management. Ubisoft has been creating worlds for over 30 years. We have the most diverse library of games, and we're about to make it even easier for you to play them. I'm here to announce Ubisoft's new subscription service on PC called UPlay Plus.
Bet you it's streaming.
You'll get earliest available access to new games, including the premium editions with all their additional content. And you can enjoy the depth of our PC catalog that includes over 100 games and growing. UPlay Plus will be $14.99 a month. If you sign up today, we'll enable free access for you in September at launch.
Too many services, $14.99 is too expensive. It's not worth it. I mean, it's for me, it's not worth it. I don't think. I don't know who would be. I don't know who it would be worth it for, to be honest. I guess if you only exclusively play, well, I guess I never played Beyond Good and Evil. That'd be a good opportunity to do so for $14.99 a month, to do it for a month just to play a couple of these games in their back catalog. Actually, might be a good idea to do, but long term, I don't see myself or see who would use this service, because if you're buying, unless you played more than one Ubisoft game, maybe. Depends on how many Ubisoft games you buy a year, because it could be worth it just to pay $14.99 a month. But you would really have to like play almost every Ubisoft game that would come out every single year. It might work. Who knows? I'm starting to change my own mind on this.
Access to our games and services. I'm pleased to announce that in 2020, UPlay Plus will be available on Stadia.
Oh. That makes Stadia a little more compelling.
Stadia is the new generation gaming platform where you could play our Stadia games from any device. A special thank you to Phil Harrison and his team.
Oh, he doesn't.
This is beginning
oh,
of
he's
our
here.
partnership.
Stadia got a little limelight today.
Thank you so much. Have fun playing.
Oh, here's the roller derby game. Which everyone was hard on this game, but I think they could pull this off pretty cool. To where I would try it. Sounds compelling. Let's see how actually the game works. Can they show us a game? And not just a trailer? You must have to maybe go around the rink a certain amount of times before you can score. Let's see what this game has to offer.
Hello, future champions. My name is Stefan, and I'm a proud member of the Roller Champions team. All right, come on, bring it up. From the get-go, our ambitions with this game were very clear. We wanted to create something new. We wanted to capture the intangible excitement of players preparing for the big game, the hype of team play and competition, along with the craziness of high-speed racing. So we started working on Roller Champions, a skill-based team PvP sports game that is as fun to watch as it is to play. A game in which you, the player, can create your own story as you roll up to glory. But right now I know how it looks. We showed you a trailer, and I got on stage starting my little speech. That's all well and good, but when will you ever get to play this? How about today?
What? A shadow drop? Really?
That's right. When we're done here, I want you to head over to UPlay on your PC to download a pre-alpha E3 demo of Roller Champions. Play the heck out of it.
Yeah, UPlay demo on your PC. Really limiting.
To tell us what you thought. And you know what? We firmly believe that you will be screaming as loudly as our colleagues did when they first got to playtest it back in Montreal. But I can't just leave you with that. So here's
Show
a
us-
taste of
show us-
what you
yep.
should expect.
Show me gameplay.
Once you click that download button. Put your skates on, see you in the arena.
Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Show the trailer, you can talk about the game, now show me gameplay. Why hasn't Ubisoft been doing this? This whole conference has not been this. Did he throw it? Okay, so you can throw it. That looked pretty fun. I wish they showed like one full game to like show how you score a point. That would have been nice, but they haven't been able to do that either, so.
So first I want to say thank you to... Thank you! So first I want to say thank you to all the Ubisoft teams around the world for
Is
your
this it?
talent and energy. You know, congratulations for another great show.
That was it? Oh my lordy.
Thank you.
I guess it was a good idea that Sony didn't come to
Video
E3
games
this
have a
year.
positive impact on all of us and the world around us. At Ubisoft, our intention is to create games that will make you stronger and happier in your life. When you play Ubisoft games, we hope you will spend quality time with family and friends and meet new inspiring people. Learn more about yourself by doing and gain new perspective on the world and help shape it. So to everyone who plays our games, thank you for your love. You push us to always do better and go further. So now, I'm very proud to announce a new project from an exceptional team in Quebec City.
Ooh.
Please give a warm upload to Marc-Alexis Côté, who is coming to show you a sneak peek of his game.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
The most awkward hug ever.
Hello, everybody.
Ken,
Over the last 10 years,
that's why you have to
I've had the
practice.
chance to be
Handshake
part
or
of an
hug.
incredible
Practice it ahead of time so you don't run into
pushed the
that
limits
awkward
of
moment.
Assassin's Creed and shown us different periods of our past.
All
But
right.
our imagination has always been bound to the reality of the history books. These past 4 years, our minds have lingered on a different aspect of our history, mythology. The stories of the ancient gods and their misadventures have existed through generations of storytellers and audiences and have transformed into tales that we still know and love today. Now, these stories have shaped our dreams, inspiring us to build something new, something that transcends the limits that we have always set upon ourselves. Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and have a great E3.
I like the art direction of this game. It's really good looking.
They turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.
Whoa. Whoa.
Here we are. Hello, everybody. Let this sink in. Let this sink in, indeed. Hello, everybody at home. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, that's it?
I hope you had a great show. But this is just the beginning, guys. This
All
is
right, I'm
just the
not
beginning.
going to listen to this guy. Jesus.
Thank you.
Let me just turn all this off really quick. Yay. I didn't like that very much. I didn't think that was a great conference. Man, like I said before, I think Sony was the genius one to not be at E3 this year because everyone is just not living up to having their moment to really shine, and they're not shining, and they have every opportunity to do so. Like, are all the conferences so far just suffering from gameplay nidus or something? Like, you just can't show gameplay to people? Like, how are you supposed to sell these games? You can't if you don't see the gameplay. Like, this is just so infuriating. Like Watch Dogs was so good because you got to see the gameplay and how it worked, and there were so many great moments in that. You got to see the roller game, and when you saw that, you saw how good that was and how it worked. You didn't see gameplay at the last one, but the last one was really like the Gods and Monsters is really interesting. I like that. I like that aesthetic. I love the look of it. So overall, I'm interested in that game. But how do you not? You have Breakpoint right there. Like, that's your big seller. Why are you not showing that off more? I don't get it. Like, it's just the weirdest thing ever. I mean, I feel like I'm going insane a little bit of like how frustrating these last couple conferences, I mean, all these conferences have been so far. I just don't understand what is going on this year at E3. But that's just my initial thought. I really like the new Watch Dogs game. I think it looks great. I love that concept. And I think to be able to control any character and recruit them, so you can recruit your own group. And like what I was talking about, like recruit a group of like old people. That would be super fun to play with. Like, I was having a blast with the older lady being the main character, with her trying to do parkour and she was just hilarious, and like the way she kicked the guy in the shin and then shot him. Like, that was perfect. I loved that so much. I really liked the roller derby stuff. Like, I like Rocket League a lot, and it reminds me of that. Like, the way the camera is, the way the characters are moving, it reminds me a lot of Rocket League, and I think it could be the next Rocket League. I could see it being that way. Again, they had Breakpoint. You know, the concept's cool. I like the actor. He's cool. We already know that the actor was in the game, so that's nothing like a Keanu Reeves all of a sudden appears on screen. So, I mean, if he was revealed before the Stadia thing, I think that would have been more interesting. The UB Plus stuff was interesting too. You know, it's a good concept, I think, of, if you play and if you buy Ubisoft games constantly, if you're always buying Ubisoft's next new game, I'd have to do the math, but it might actually be a better financial movement for you to just purchase the monthly subscription. I wonder if you can download it to your computer. Is that how it works? That's the other details they didn't tell us, or whether it's full streaming. I know that it's going to Stadia, so you can stream it on Stadia, but it's just interesting in that aspect. So I'm interested to see what direction. I think financially it would work, just initially thinking about the numbers in my head. If you bought all Ubisoft games and that's all you usually do, it's probably best financially to get the Ubisoft Plus, which is an interesting move for them. It's kind of like the next Xbox Game Pass concept. I know they showed a bunch of other games, but to be honest, none of them were memorable enough for me to remember them right now. So that's just how I feel about this year's E3 so far. I mean, we still have Square Enix and we still have Nintendo. you know, Square Enix has an amazing opportunity right now to possibly both of them have the opportunity to be the best of show without really doing a major move to be the best of show. So I just, you know, Ubisoft is not my favorite press conference. So far, I think Microsoft had the best one so far. I think Ubi is second. It is a lot better than Bethesda. I think Bethesda is just under Ubisoft right now. So what do you think? What do you think about this conference? Am I going crazy to say that these conferences are not going too hot this year, especially with Ubisoft on how they were handling everything? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this content, I have tons more here on the channel of Freeze Frame Rate. Check it out. Go ahead and give it a like. Share it with your friends. If you want to keep up with everything I'm releasing here on the channel, especially this week with E3, go and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mitch, and I'm signing off saying, see you soon.